Hi viewer, I welcome you to Rim TV. It is the station where you watch and learn. I'll be taking you through Mathematics Form 3, lesson number 20. The topic it is Surds. I'm your tutor, Lucy Mudhoni. Welcome. Let us look at our lesson goals today. We are going to rationalize the denominators. We start by defining the process. The process of expressing a fraction having a surd in the denominator in just a way that there is no surd is called rationalizing the denominator. So that is the work. We are trying to ensure that the denominator does not have surd. The denominator is a natural number. It is a decimal. So that one now we are rationalizing the denominator. For example, I have a surd there, 1 divided by surd 2. Surd 2 plus 1 divided by surd 7. We want to ensure that surd 2 is not there. So what do? We multiply by the surd on both the numerator and the denominator. So in that case, you happen to multiply the numerator by surd 2 and the denominator by surd 2. So what are we going to get? We are going to get surd 2 because surd 2 times 1 it is surd 2 being the numerator, and the denominator is supposed to be surd 2 times surd 2. Remember we said surd 2 times surd 2 is supposed to be 2. Already there is no surd other than in the denominator. Our value is 2. The same case, when we operate the second one, after multiplying the numerator and the denominator, you are going to get, you multiply by surd 7 and surd 7, you are going to get 7 being the denominator. So that is the process we are referring to it as rationalizing the denominator. We go to the next example. You are given rationalize the denominator. 8 divided by surd 5 plus surd 2. This one now you happen to get that we have 2 terms in the denominator. We don't operate like the one that we end the only one. So what do? To rationalize the denominator in this case, we need to get the conjugate of the denominator. How do we get the conjugate of the denominator? We take the denominator, we change the sign. Addition or subtraction, we change that sign to be opposite. If at all it was addition, it becomes negative. If at all it was subtraction, it becomes positive. So in my case, the conjugate of the denominator becomes surd 5 minus surd 2, since we have changed the positive to be negative. So we multiply both the numerator and the denominator with the conjugate of the number. So in that case, what do we get? After multiplying by the conjugate, you are going to get the denominator becomes a natural number. It doesn't have the surd. Since when I take surd 5 times surd 5, I'm going to get 5. Then when I take surd 5 times surd 2, the first case, I'm going to get negative surd 10. So in that case, finally, we get negative surd 10, positive surd 10, then 2. So finally, you are going to get the denominator is 3. So that's what happens when it comes to rationalizing the denominator. We go to the next one. A situation like this one, what do? Fractions has having a one-term expression in the denominator. An example, we have them there. Rationalized by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. Get that? Let us take an example. This is a real life situation. You are given a cuboid as a square base of area 5 minus 2 surd 5 meter squared. and a volume of 435 minus 32 meter cubed. Find the height of the cuboid in the form A plus B 35 meter, where A and B are integers. So in that case, remember the volume of the cuboid, how we get it. The formula is supposed to be the base area times 8. So that is the formula you are going to apply here. Then from there we solve for the h. This is the way. The square base is 5 minus 235. Volume is supposed to be 435 minus 32. Then volume is supposed to be base area times 8, which is given there. Then from there we divide both sides by the base area. So that is finally what we have. So we rationalize the denominator. After which we rationalize the denominator. Remember, my denominator is as the negative sign. So whatever I multiply with should have a positive. So that is what I am expected to have. After doing that, we operate the fractions the way we are supposed, not the fraction but the bracket normally. So what do we get? 2035 plus 40 minus 10 minus 435, then 25 plus 1035 minus 1035 minus 20. So in that case, whatever we get is supposed to be 1635 plus 30 divided by 5. So when we divide, you are going to get h is equals to 16 over 5 35 plus 6. So my A is 16 divided by 5. My B is 6. So that is the way I'm supposed to calculate, to use rationalizing the denominator to get my answer. Activity for today. Work out the length marked y in the diagram below, leaving your answer in Surd form. For reference, you can visit the KRB 2003 Secondary Mathematics Student Book 3. You can also contact us through that. You can SMS to us. You can also get us from the YouTube. You can also get us from the Facebook, and you can Twitter us. Stay tuned to Elim TV. Thank you.